Good morning, afternoon, or middle of the night, whenever or wherever you might be watching, and welcome to another cozy corner of This Day in History for December 23rd. Ordinarily, I would have a green screen up behind me so that we could put some kind of background in, but I wanted y'all to see this present my daughter sent me. Perfect gift for a content creator, don't you think? And can you believe it? We're just 2 days away from Christmas. Lights are twinkling, the cocoa's warm, and the calendar is running out of pages. So today we've got quite the festive lineup with a fun word, a historic event, a monetary mention, and some tech talk that seems almost prehistoric now, given the advances that have been made since this event. Oh, and a little holiday gift in the form of Klingon style. And that probably is exactly what it sounds like. So grab your favorite bev, get comfy, and let's unwrap a few stories from December 23rd. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for December 23rd. December 23rd is the 357th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 358th in leap years, with 8 days remaining to the end of the year. Christmas Day after tomorrow. Today's word is ta-da! Ta-da is an interjection or exclamation that's used to draw attention in a playful or dramatic way to something that has been accomplished, revealed, or completed. It mimics the sound of fanfare, often signaling a big reveal or a moment of triumph. Example sentences could include, "She pulled the sheet off the painting and said, 'Ta-da, my latest masterpiece,' or 'Ta-da, dinner is served,' or after hours of assembling the furniture, he stepped back and declared, 'Ta-da, it's finally done.'" Ta-da is often used humorously or lightheartedly, adding a bit of flair to ordinary tasks or accomplishments. First known use of the word ta-da is around 1926. I would have thought it would be older than that, but there you go. Ta-da! Well, that was fun. Examination of the word ta-da was requested by YouTube viewer at Lynn Creamer. Thanks, Lynn. And as always, if you have a word you'd like us to take a look at in this Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll get it on the list. We will talk about it eventually. And with that, General George Washington resigned as Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army at the Maryland State House in Annapolis, Maryland, marking a pivotal moment in American history. A few days earlier, he had approached Congress as to whether he should resign in writing or in person, and a committee was quickly appointed to sort this out because it hadn't happened before. It was a novel event. This took place at the Maryland State House, and here's what he said on December 23rd, 1783. "Happy in the confirmation of our independence and sovereignty, and pleased with the opportunity afforded the United States of becoming a respectable nation, I resign with satisfaction the appointment I accepted with diffidence. I consider it an indispensable duty to close this last solemn act of my official life by commending the interests of our dearest country to the protection of Almighty God and those who have the superintendence of them to His holy keeping. Having now finished the work assigned me, I retire from the great theater of action, and bidding an affectionate farewell to this august body under whose orders I have so long acted, I here offer my commission and take my leave of all the employments of public life. George Washington." Then he handed his commission and his speech over to the President of the Continental Congress, Thomas Mifflin, and the next day left for his home in Mount Vernon. This is an honorable thing he did, and I think some others should consider doing something like it. Bear in mind, though, that this was just about being the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army. He would then be elected president of the newly established United States 6 years later and served that 4-year term. Even then, he declined to allow himself to be perpetually elected to office, instead serving that one term to allow others to serve. A certain group of friends of mine might call that the spirit of rotation. George Washington. On December 23, 1913, President Woodrow Wilson signed the Federal Reserve Act into law, establishing the Federal Reserve System, which serves as the central banking system of the United States. The transistor was first demonstrated at Bell Labs on December 23, 1947. The transistor is a fundamental component of modern electronics, and its development paved the way for the development of nearly all electronic devices. The other day, we talked about the song Gangnam Style by the Korean rapper Psy. Well, it is that some creative characters made a Star Trek parody of Gangnam Style called Klingon Style. A perfect expression of the Klingon aesthetic, Klingon Style, was recorded a while ago by a group called Comediva, and it's been on YouTube since 2012, so it's been around a while. Klingon Style, a Star Trek parody of Psy Gangnam Style by Comediva. Check it out. I think you'll get a kick out of it. Link in the description. And just like that, we've reached the end of today's journey through history. Short and sweet. It's humbling to reflect on George Washington's farewell and what a phenomenal precedent he set. And hey, next time you power up your phone or computer, send up a little mental thank you to those folks at Bell Labs for that nifty transistor. Don't forget to check out Klingon Style. It's hilarious. And let's be honest, we all need a little levity as the holidays roll through. That link again is in the description. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and have a fantastic holiday season. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.